Hello students, welcome to the reading class. So today let's start with reading skill once again. What is reading? Let's say reading can be of many types. One is you read for a purpose or you read for pleasure. And when you read for a purpose, that is also again many types of reading. Sometimes you skim and other times you scan. When you skim, let's say you read newspaper in the morning and you quickly read it, you skim through the pages till you reach the news item which you want to read. Then suppose, what is scanning? You scan for specific details, that is scanning. So different types of reading is important for us. You read for a purpose, you read to pass the exam, to give answers to the questions and get good marks. We in our 10+1 and 10+2 classes, we have to attempt reading comprehensions. There are two comprehensions, one is for 10 marks, the other is for 6 marks. So this is the most important thing in your question paper, as it is going to get you 16 marks from whatever is in front of you. And later on in life, there will be many such tests which you will be appearing for, and there also the comprehension is very important. You have to attempt these comprehensions and give answers to the questions given. Sometime you have to infer the answers from the paragraph, from the information given, and at times you have to just give it through the gist and attempt the questions. So let's start with how to attempt the reading comprehension in our classes. This paragraph or these two paragraphs are from our +2 workbook. You can open your workbooks and read along with it. It is about on page number 32, 33, 34. So, or you can read it at home. How you have to attempt the passage is very important, and now we will go through the whole thing. So this is from the Department of School Education, and what do you all know? This is, we again go to this slide. Let's say the 4 skills of learning a language: listening, speaking, reading and writing. But why are we poor in the reading comprehension? We have to understand this. This is inability to understand a word or a sentence on a whole, or a different word, separate word. Lack of exposure, because of the lack of exposure to listening and reading in English. Then lack of good vocabulary. If you don't know the vocabulary, if you don't understand the words, the meanings, then also you cannot infer what is given in the reading comprehension. Then is lack of interest. We have stopped reading books. We do not read. We just listen. We just read from the mobile phones, and there it is in the WhatsApp groups. There the words and the structures are not as in the English language. Shortcuts, those are just shortcuts. So you have to build your interest and read more books, newspapers, magazines, articles you like, or you can even read from the good content on in the online medium also. So let's see. Then there is lack of concentration. Now today's lesson, you have to concentrate on two things. One is listening. You can listen for the vocabulary, for the pronunciation, you can listen for the words. So reading topic here is something similar to the listening task also. We are doing two things. We are listening and reading and understanding what is being said. So let's go ahead and we'll do there are two passages today. but as we go ahead, we'll see if we can complete one, and we'll do the other one the next time if we can't complete it today. So there are journal strategies for reading. All tasks require the following skills in attempting reading passages. First of all is previewing. What is previewing? Preview means quickly look at the passage and find out what it is. जिवे I tell you, सरसरी जी नजर मार लेना. Interpreting instructions and questions. First we'll read the question paper and understand what are the instructions given in the question paper, and also what instructions I will be giving you now. And then interpreting the questions. What does the question require of us? Question sade to mang ki raha hai, what we have to look for in the passage, that is important. Then comes skimming for general idea of some text. Gist is general idea of some text. Gist की है skimming, like I said, skimming the newspaper quickly. सुबह सुबह ਆਪਾਂ देखते हैं कि खबरां की है आज पेपर ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁਇਕਲੀ ਦੇਖ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖਬਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਟਰਸਟਿੰਗ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਸਕੈਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ. Suppose there was an accident at some place and we quickly look at the place कि ਕਿਹੜੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ, ਕਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ. If there are some names, ਤਾਂ we look at the names. That is scanning for information ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਾਣ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਖਬਰ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ. So that way we can scan for specific answers. Then checking the answers. Check ਕਰੋ जिथे स्कैन किया है ਉਹਦੇ left देखो, थोड़ा जिहा right देखो, read the question again, check if your answer is right, if the grammar is right, or if the plural or singular the requirement is there, then we have to answer those. So let's read the passage. We'll quickly read the passage. What is it about? So let's say the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal, meaning the crown of the palace, is ivory white marble mausoleum on the south bank of Yamuna river, city of Agra. So from these 2-3 things only we have decided that it is what it is about, Taj Mahal, and it can be further about the Taj Mahal only. Okay, there is more information about the Taj Mahal, how it was built. Okay, it was built by, commissioned by Shah Jahan for his wife Mumtaz Mahal. What does it house? Houses the tomb of Shah Jahan, and what is the size? So the paragraph is about Taj Mahal and how and who made it. So let's go ahead. We'll read the questions first, underline the keywords, and then we will answer the questions. Okay. Choose the statement which is not true according to the passage. So let's see which statement is not true. So we have to read all the 4 statements. And you can also make a guess. Here you can make a guess, but with the guess you have to go back and find that answer from the passage. So what is the statement? The Taj Mahal is an ivory white marble mausoleum. Taj Mahal is the best example of Mughal architecture. Taj Mahal is a symbol of India's rich history, and Taj Mahal is the only wonder of the world. So from previous knowledge, here you can say that previous knowledge helps, but you have not to tick the answer as it is, because when you read a passage you have to read it and answer the question from the passage itself. You do not have to say that you know that it is one of the 7 wonders. ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ, we know कि 7 wonders ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ only wonder नहीं है. But we cannot answer it here itself. We have to look for the answer in the paper, in the passage. So it was ivory white mausoleum. Okay, then best example Mughal architecture, then symbol of what? India's rich history. So here the statement, if we can find these 3 statements as it is, then it is, these are true, and which is not true? This could be not true because only wonder nahi hai. So we have to check for this first. So let's go back and check it. First we'll read the second question. Taj Mahal was commissioned by. Who made it? Who commissioned it? Who gave the money to make it? Who ordered to make it? So, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, Mumtaz Mahal, the favorite wife of Shah Jahan, a board of architects, Ustad Ahmed Lahori, the court architect to the emperor. So, we will look at these two questions. First, we will look at the first one. So, let us go ahead. Taj Mahal, meaning crown of the palace, is an ivory white marble mausoleum. So, one point is answered, number 1. So, this is there, already there. So, number 1 is there. So, this is correct. This is correct. But this is not the answer, because we have to find which is not true. So, the next, we will look at the next paragraph. Okay, this one. So, what was the second line? The best example of Mughal architecture and symbol of India's rich history. So, we can find it here. It was as it is there, Mughal architecture and symbol of India's rich history. So, this was point B, second, and this was point third. And it was declared a winner of the new 7 wonders. So, it was not the only one, not only one, but it was one of the 7. It was one of the 7. So, let us go ahead and see this. Okay, this one. So, it was Taj Mahal is the only wonder. No, it is not the only wonder. It is one of the 7. So, the answer is which is not true. So, this is not true. So, we have to write this as an answer. So, the next question is, the Taj Mahal was commissioned by, let us see. It was commissioned in, what is it now here? It is the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal was commissioned in 1632 by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. So, which is the answer? The Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. So, this was already there. So, we can, A is the answer. So, the next one is, the Taj Mahal does not include. Does not include means what is not there. Okay. So, was there a tomb of Shah Jahan? Yes. The tomb of Mumtaz Mahal? Yes. Is there a mosque? We will find this if we can find this. Okay. So, this is what is not there. So, we will look at the passage. It was commissioned in 1632 by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to house the tomb of his favorite wife Mumtaz Mahal. So, Mumtaz Mahal's tomb is there. It also houses the tomb of Shah Jahan himself. Usda apna bhi hai. Okay. The tomb is the centerpiece of a 17-hectare complex which includes a mosque. So, mosque is also there, and there is no mention of Akbar or its tomb or his tomb. So, the tomb of Akbar is the answer. Where is the Taj Mahal located? So, where is it located? It is located on the south bank of the Yamuna river in the Indian city of Agra. Okay. So, the next question, 5. The Taj Mahal was completed in its entirety in the year. Which year was it completed in? So, we have to look for the numbers. So, is it 1632, 1642, 1643, 1653? We will have a look quickly for the numbers. So, we have to look for the numbers. We have to look for the numbers and not words. So, it is there, and then the word is there, entirety. Entirety means completely, full, pura da pura, kadon kab pura hoya. So, in 1653. So, which is the answer? This is the answer, D. We could not find these, so this is the answer. The monetary value of the Taj Mahal in 2015 would be how much? So, again we have to look for the numbers. So, we go ahead, it is 32 million or it is billion. There are 2 million, quickly we can look at 2 millions and 2 billions. So, we will look which one is there. So there is billion, at least we have the number now, 52.8 billion in 2015. So let's have a look. So 2015, 52.8 billion rupees. So this is okay. So next question is 7. In 1983, the Taj Mahal was designated as what? So first we'll look at heritage, this one. The answer is here, designated as. So even in the, you can find, because this is a small passage, you can even find the answers in the questions itself. The 7th answer is already there in the question 8, but we have to check. We have not to make a guess or a wild guess, let's say. So we can again go back, ki what was it? Designated in 1983, so that point will answer 2 of the questions, 7 and 8. Was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. So it was a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So next is, why was it? So the question here is why. So we have to answer this, because for here is means because it was the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. It is regarded as the best example of Mughal architecture and a symbol of India's rich history. But for being the jewel of Mughal art. So we can answer this. Okay. The Taj Mahal was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983 for being the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. So we go ahead for the 9th question. Fill in the blank with the suitable word from the passage. So here we have to use, we have to find a word from the passage which is suitable here. So we will look at magnets dash metals like iron, cobalt and nickel. So what does magnets do? Magnets की ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਜੇ previous knowledge ਅਗਰ use ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ magnets ਹੈ ਚੁੰਬਕ. ਚੁੰਬਕ ਕਿਹੜੇ metal ਨੂੰ attract ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, and we will, the word is attract. So we'll see if there is a word attract. So we'll have a look at the passage again. Now the Taj Mahal attracts. Now here Taj Mahal is 1. So if there is a one thing here, so we give a attracts. We use S. So had it been, and there in the answer it is magnets. It is more than one. So the verb here will be attract, will be the first form of the verb. So next is magnets attract metals like iron. So attract is the word. Next comes match the events under column A with the respective year mentioned under column B. So a UNESCO World Heritage Site, when was it announced? So we can say it was in 1983. And a winner of the new 7 wonders of the world, when was it? We will find this. So we have to see the dates corresponding to these. So when did this happen? Attracts in years and declared a winner in 2007. So this one is, this goes with this and this goes with this. And to tell you again, when you have to write the answer, you don't have to do this like what I am doing now, because you can't make out where it is going, the sentences. So write the correct option in front of this. So when you attempt this, you have to write it here like, and what you write here is 2007. So it should be clear. So when was it? It was in 2007. And this was heritage site was designated in 1983. So here we have those answers for 1 to 10 questions, and we'll go for the second paragraph, and we'll find out the questions, how they are in the second passage. So let's see. First we'll quickly read what is the passage about. Air pollution in Indian cities has triggered major health concerns. Cases of respiratory disorders like bronchial asthma, cystic fibrosis and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease are on the rise. In response, so it is about something to do with, there is a pulmonary with air pollution, then asthma. Okay, so these are respiratory disorders. In response to these health challenges, pulmonary drug delivery through nebulizers is gaining widespread acceptance. Market report published. So it is about then nebulizers are thus emerging. So we can say it is about, again there is this word, nebulizers enable people with lung conditions, matlab something to do with lungs and the breathing passage, or the, let's say what are the symptoms like wheezing, breathlessness, again it is about something to do with breath. So conditions, diagnosis, then again there is a word nebulizer. So nebulizer, so what is nebulizer? We'll find about this. First we'll read the questions. Now it is something to do with pollution and the treatment of lung conditions or the let's say which respiratory disorders. So we'll find this, what this paragraph is about. So it is about nebulizers, pollution and respiratory disorders. So now we go to the questions. What type of nebulizer suited does not depend on the, what does the nebulizer does not depend? So we have to find, either there will be something which says it does not depend, or there will be something which says the type of nebulizer depends on. So we have to see what it depends on or it does not depend on. So we have to find this symptoms, word symptoms, severity and diagnosis. So and this. So we have to find depend word and nebulizer. So we'll go ahead in the, now we'll read the paragraph quickly and then scan for the answers. Nebulizers enable people with lung conditions, then to inhale liquid based medications into their airways, to instantly trouble, okay, this is not there. Then consult. It is advisable to consult a doctor about type of nebulizer. So we have to consult a doctor. Consulting a doctor means he will be giving the medicine, but what type of nebulizer suits you depends on what? About the severity, symptoms and diagnosis. So the answer, we'll see what the answer is. So it depends on the severity, diagnosis and symptoms, but we have to find what does not depend. So it is the doctor. So answer D. Nebulizers are not meant for, what are they meant for? So it is not meant. So we have to find what they are meant for. If it is mentioned, is it tuberculosis, breathlessness, wheezing and acute attacks? Now we will find in the passage. Enable people with lung conditions to inhale liquid based medications into their airways to instantly relieve troublesome symptoms like wheezing, breathlessness and prevent acute attacks. So what is not there? What is not there? Tuberculosis is not there. So let's see. So nebulizers are not meant for what? They are meant for wheezing, acute attacks and breathlessness. So what are they not meant for? They are not meant for tuberculosis. So we have our answer here. How do nebulizers relieve the patients? So again it is the same thing. When you take in a nebulizer, it relieves you from the symptoms like wheezing, breathlessness and prevents acute attacks. So we go further. Now, what are the benefits of portable nebulizers? So we have to find word portable now. Quickly go ahead in the passage. Okay. If you spend a larger part of the day at office or school, and if your job involves lot of traveling, you should go for portable nebulizers, as they are battery operated and can be used on the go rather effortlessly. So why is this? Portable means which you can, when you are traveling, then you can carry it. Battery operated, because it is battery operated and can be used on the go. On the go means wherever you are going, you can take it along. So it is portable. Portable means which you can carry along with you. So how are they useful? Because they are battery operated, they do not need electricity, and they so can be used on the go rather effortlessly. So the next answer is fill in the blank with the suitable word from the passage. Again, we have to use a word from the passage itself. The dash fans are very useful in hot summers. What can be the answer here? Which fans? Table fans or what? Or ceiling fans? All fans are important, are useful, but there is no word ceiling in the passage, so we can use the word portable, which can be carried easily. The portable fans, like the portable nebulizers, are very helpful, are very useful in hot summers. So now we match the following words in column A with their meanings in column B. Now the word is prevent. So here your previous knowledge comes in, where you can guess the meaning. What do you mean by prevent? And emerge, emerging is rising, prevent is stop. So next is, so this was the passage, and we can have a look at the passage again. Okay, now let's read this. We have completed the questions, but we can read the paragraph for further understanding. We have completed 2 passages and I have explained it, everything. So how much time we have taken? We have taken about 27 minutes, 26-7 minutes we have taken. So you can attempt 2 passages quickly, and when you attempt in the paper, usually we get just 2 minutes for 1 mark question. So here if we can say there are 16 marks, you get no more than 32 minutes to complete your comprehension passages. And take care that you write the correct spellings from the passage itself. Do not ever miss out on those spelling which are already there in the question paper. So let's read it quickly. The paragraph, how can you read? When you read, when you look for the specific words, like when you scan for the keywords, you can either use a pencil or your finger while reading. So let's see which are the important words here. Nebulizers enable people with lung conditions to inhale liquid-based medications into their airways to instantly relieve troublesome symptoms like wheezing, breathlessness, and prevent acute attacks. Considering that some medications work best with specific types of nebulizers, it is advisable to consult a doctor about the type of nebulizer suitable for you, which would depend on the severity of your condition, symptoms, diagnosis, and treatment regimen. What is treatment regimen? Now this is a new word. You have already answered the question even without using this new word. But you understand that this is the treatment protocol, how the tablets or how the nebulizer is to be given. Is it to be given morning, afternoon and night, or how? So regimen is how to go about it, how to go about the treatment protocol, or how to go about the plan of treatment. So from this word, you can make a guess what it is. So now you learn a new word. So this word has added to your vocabulary. So go home, look in the dictionary, scan for the exact word, quickly skim through the pages till you reach R. Then again skim through the pages and go ahead and find the word regimen, write the word, write its meaning, and then try to use this word in your day-to-day life. It is the system. So this is how you learn a new word. So what is the next one now? Which device best serves your purpose will also hinge on your lifestyle needs. If you spend a larger part of the day at office or school, now what is a hinge? Again a new word. So when you find a new word, you go forward, take your dictionary, find the word. What could it be? Do you use it in your daily, do you hear it? You don't use it. It is your part of your passive vocabulary sometimes. So the hinge is the device best serves your purpose will also depend on your lifestyle needs. So from the context you can find that the word hinge means depends. Here it means depends. Which device best serves your purpose will also hinge on your lifestyle needs. Will depend on your lifestyle needs. Okay. So that means now here it means depend. You have to go home and look in the dictionary, find the word, find its meaning, find its usage. Where else you can use the word hinge? So go further. If you spend a larger part of the day at office or school and if your job involves a lot of traveling, you should go for portable nebulizers as they are battery operated and can be used on the go rather effortlessly. So here this word rather effortlessly and on the go, these are new structures for you. So go and even you can use these words in your sentences. On the go means while you're going, while you're doing something else. You can do other part of things, like let's say I was coming in the morning, I rolled my chapati and had it on the go while I was going somewhere, while I was driving, while I was doing something else. Along with it I ate my chapati. So while I was on the go. So you can use the words as your own and make them on your own so that it is part of your active vocabulary. So this we can go further, and I can say that we will have to do these question answers from the passages, from your workbooks, yourself, with your teacher's help, so that the 16 on 16 marks are yours for the taking whenever you attempt your exams or whenever you attempt such comprehension passages. So most important thing about this is that I prepared your lesson. Anurag Sidhu, lecturer in English, Government Senior Secondary School, Ramgarh Pudda, SAS Nagar, and the technical support is given by Shri Suresh Kumar, lecturer in English, Government Senior Secondary School, Pandori Nijra, Jalandhar. And I thank you once again for being here, and I thank you in advance for reading the workbooks and attempting the workbooks on your own. And then if you don't find anything to your let's say perfection, you cannot do it with perfection, then ask your teachers, they will help you. But ultimately our main goal is that you get 16 on 16 in the exams, final exams, and further in your lives. So keep reading and keep attempting your workbook, because It has lot many things, all the scales, LSRW. Thank you once again. This is till next time. Bye bye.